when Governor Baker got elected in 2015, he used some crazy snowstorms that we had. We used to refer to them as Snowmageddon here in Massachusetts. He used those snowstorms to try to justify why he needed to get out from under the Taxpayer Protection Act and have an exemption for 3 years. He promised everybody it wasn't to privatize the T, but it was to actually catch up on a backlog of special projects. As soon as he got the exemption from the legislators, he started going after the unions and trying to privatize the MBTA. He first went after the ATU, the transit union. He got actually some of their jobs privatized. One was the parts room, the other was the money room, and then he came after bus maintenance. When the governor went after the ATU to start, they went after the parts room, said it was disorganized, said that they needed to make some changes, and they said it wasn't about cutting the wages of the workers, that it was about do the work and getting the parts more efficiently and on time so it wouldn't hold up repairs. They privatized the parts room, and a company called by the name of Mancon took over.
Mancon was kind of another like outside service group that a lot of these companies have that actually did parts and stuff like that. They were privatized, they got devastated, wages went down, conditions went down.
It was clearly a for-profit company taking it out on the workers. They watched our privatization battle here at the MBTA, and we worked hand in hand with them because they supplied the parts for our buses that we were repairing.
And through that campaign, people actually seen the strength of the labor movement. And workers at Mankind seen that and said, we want to be a part of that.
MBTA workers and other unions saw their jobs outsourced and lost to private contractors. Well, thanks to the quick action of your union and your leadership, some of those men and women are now fighting machinist union members, and they just ratified their first collective bargaining agreement.
90% of the employees signed cards. We had an election won by 90%, and just recently completed a first-year contract that resulted in $2 an hour increases right out the gate. We got them into the IAM national pension at 75 cents, and it increases a quarter each year. It's a 4-year agreement. And we've got them things like training pay, an additional 50 cents an hour for training another employee on the job, boot allowance, things that they never had. The contract ratified 100%, and those employees now are members of Local Lodge 264, and they recognized the tight group that we have here. They recognized how strong the local is, and they really wanted to be part of it, and now they are.
And that's what this campaign also did, show the strength of Local Lodge 264 and the Boston workers and the machinist workers to say, I want to be with them. You privatize, we organize. And that's what we did. And we got more to do, and we're going to continue to do that. So they really, these members here really raised the bar. And I just can't be prouder to be the General Vice President of the Eastern Territory that represents these workers.